Hey everybody, how's it going? It's StormDegree14 here, and today I'm going to be reacting to a very new video. I'm going to be reacting to Jaiden Animations, the darkest Pokemon game you've ever played. Now, I wanted to get to this reaction a whole lot earlier. There was just one issue that I had with it, however. And that being specifically, I was actually playing this very game. I found a copy of it and I was playing it myself. So I thought if she's going to do a reaction video of all this, because I know how she does these, she talks about how she plays through the game, and she discusses like what she thought about it and everything, and even animates parts of it, which are great. So I wanted to play through the whole game myself first, and then see what she wanted to react to it. So this is going to be extra fun, because now I know what we're getting into, and I can see how she represents it. And I can even tell how I felt about it, along with how she felt about it with her team. So with that being said, if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe to Jaiden, and like and subscribe to me if you like the reaction. And with that being said, let's get on with the video in 3, 2, 1.
I played a lot of Pokemon in my days, and by
So have
that,
I.
I mean I've played the same Pokemon game with various different skins. But I'm here today to showcase one of, if not the most unique ideas for a Pokemon game Nintendo has published for our tiny little hearts. And that game is called Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
Yep.
XD.
Which I've played.
Unfortunate, but it came out in 2005, so they get a pass. Why am I talking about it? I think it's an underground game not enough people know about. It does something different, kind of shakes up the formula. It's constantly overshadowed by its predecessor, Pokemon Coliseum.
No joke intended.
Yeah, okay, I played it as a kid. I'm very biased. Is that what you wanted? If you've not heard of it or played it, you're
Jigglypuff
in for a treat today. The game opens up to a cargo boat, the SS Libra, out at sea, where we find the captain and guy who steers standing at the helm. All is calm and serene when suddenly they get swatted. And it's not no ordinary SWAT today, folks. No, sir. This is a Lugia SWAT. They run out to see what's going on, and the captain looks up and makes this face as if he wants to kiss Lugia passionately on the lips. But Lugia's not here for kisses. He's here for the opposite of kisses.
Yeah.
Which is crime. He hyper beams the cargo ship and then steals it. You heard me right? Just blasts the thing point blank and takes it away.
Just carries it off.
Lugia's ship now. The presumably only 2 people on the entire boat fall into the water and are left to just drown in the ocean, I guess. Well, that was a bit raw. What are we, a minute in and 2 people are dead?
I know, I'm in the same boat with JM. When I first saw that, I was like, what? Okay, just steals an entire ship and those guys are left to die. I was like, oh my gosh.
10 could never. Hard cut to me, because that's more important. You play as this boy kid named Michael, but actually his name is Jaiden now, because that's the game throws you into the middle of this intense-looking fight between a Salamence and Metagross, both level 50. I don't know where I am, what the stakes are, who I am, but this battle seems really important and tough, so I'm gonna give it my all and immediately Oko it.
Yep.
I did it! Screen goes black. I open my eyes, everything's blurry. Wake up, Jaiden. You've been in a coma for 15 years. Turns out I live in a friendly laboratory run by this Professor Crane and his lab guys. I get up and the guy running the battle simulation tells me how good of a battler I've become.
Correct.
Oh, thanks, man. Then he immediately negs me by telling me it's about time I go out and get myself more Pokemon besides my one lame Eevee. Backhanded compliment at a child, but I'll take it, I think. I go into Crane's office where him and my mom are talking, and he says he heard from the battle coach that my battling skills have improved dramatically. And
eyes on these characters.
To which my own mom tells him to stop giving me compliments and praise because I'm gonna end up spoiled rotten. I don't know what kind of a response that is to a child receiving praise. Either I'm already a cocky little bastard, or I'm being currently emotionally neglected by everyone in this building. Whatever it is, I don't think it's healthy for my mental development. To make this mother look even worse, we realize her only other child, Jovi, is missing and no one is looking for her. The world is only filled with overpowered wild rabbit animals and crazy people. No, I'm sure it's fine you haven't started looking for her. Keep doing what you're doing. I get a lead saying she really likes hanging out with family friend mad scientist Dr. Kaminko, so I head over to his house and I'm about to knock on his creepy door when this tiny little blind man, Chobin, the doctor's assistant, walks up and is like, "Burglar!" and challenges me to a battle, to which
Yeah.
I win because he only
Every
has a level
time.
5 sun kern. Jovi comes
Oh,
out and
jeez,
is like,
Evie
oh,
ate
hi,
it.
big brother, it's Jovi. Did you get lost, big
Hi,
brother?
Jovi.
Silly big brother, Jovi will guide you back home. Alright, I see why no one was looking for her now. We return home to the lab, and they present me with a snag machine. A machine that allows the user to catch shadow Pokemon, which are Pokemon that have been so abused that they turn evil. Now...
Yeah, actually, it's more... The snag machine was designed to catch other people's Pokemon, but then was remodified specifically to catch only shadow Pokemon, so she's right there. And pretty much that's what shadow Pokemon are. Their hearts are specifically closed off so that they're nothing but pure evil. So, yeah. Just more specific explanation. Because, again, I've played through this game.
They're saying they haven't seen or heard of any shadow Pokemon that exist anymore because they've all been purified years ago. But who knows when they could start popping up again? Better be safe than sorry. Bam! Some guys from a secret organization called Cypher bust into the lab, beat everyone up, steal Professor Crane, show off their shadow Pokemon, and run off to their secret base to never be seen again. Well, I'll be. The lab is in shambles, not knowing what to do, but then decides they're gonna complete their purification chamber in his honor because shadow Pokemon are back and they want to do something about it. They send me off to this seaside town, Gadionport, to retrieve a machine part they need, and Jovi pesters our mom to come with because Jovi doesn't think I can handle going out on my own, and Jovi needs to hold my hand and guide her big brother the whole way. Okay, not only does this little snot talk in the third person for no reason, maybe our mom didn't care enough to get us any education. Perhaps she was worried the teacher would give us a compliment, heaven forbid, but she's also the most annoying character I've ever witnessed in any media, and I've watched an episode of My Hero Academia with the...
Yeah, she is very annoying character. Sorry about that, I accidentally hit my mic. Yeah, I agree with Jaiden. Most annoying character in the game. Jovi. But, no, I guess she's adorable, so she kind of gets away with it. I don't know.
A grape kid in it. We go to Gadionport, and not 2 seconds pass until Jovi pisses off this random guy, Zook, who happens to be the buffest man in the world. He's about to punch her, and I'm about to do nothing about it, when this old man and his color-coded henchmen step in and obliterate his shadow Zangoose.
Yeah.
Old man, I was about to be free of everything that is bad in my life, and you took that away from me. We get the pet back, and Mom tells me about this spot in Agate Village called the Relic Stone, where you can naturally purify Pokemon. I don't know why you're making your own purifying chamber then, when there's a rock that already does that.
Because you can purify more Pokemon that way. This very
enthusiastic man with a Pikachu shows me the stone, and I'm like, cool. To which he's like, by the way, my friend Vander might know where Cypher took Crane.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I go talk to Vander and he points to this random spot in the desert on my map and is like, oh, they're right here. I saw them. What were you doing out there? That's literally just sand.
Yeah, you'll see.
Would you look at that? A headquarters. Huh. I start infiltrating the base, battling all the grunts that fall from the ceiling, snagging any shadow Pokemon I find.
Why
until
not
I
in
reach
Swablu?
Pink Hatsune Miku, who's trying to get information out of Crane about purifying shadow Pokemon. I battle her and win, which means I get to unkidnap him. And while heading out, I find this data ROM on the ground. Huh. This seems very important and like it has a lot of secret information about Cypher on it.
Yeah. Original OC,
Convenient.
don't
Brain
steal.
returns to the lab and everyone's happy, and then they send me to Pyrite Town to find Net, a guy that should be able to crack the ROM and access all the information on it. So I head there and he's like, yeah, we can crack this, smile. While he's hacking it, I go out and play around in a random cave and run into Mirror B. This guy doesn't do much in this game, honestly, but I just want to make sure you know he exists and listen to his music.
Yeah. His music's awesome, and having those Ludicolos are amazing. Having them dance like that. Okay, so she had a Vaporeon and... Electabuzz. Alright, my two were... My Eevee was a Jolteon, and I had my Teddiursa instead.
I go check on Ned again, and Cypher's busted
got
and beat
pizza?
everyone up and kidnapped another person. Have you guys
Oh, no.
min-maxed how to kidnap people or something? You're 2 for 2 at this point, and are scarily efficient at it. They tried a hostage situation the data ROM back, and even though I beat up this big man and take all
with a
his shadow
spiel and an
Pokemon,
Aeron.
Ned still wusses out and gives the ROM back. He thought he was being 2 steps ahead because he saved all the information on his server already, but Cypher just logs on and deletes everything
they just
anyway.
delete it all.
Net says the only thing he remembers from the ROM was that Cypher was behind the disappearance of the SS Libra, and they're about to attack this city nearby called Fennec, and someone needs to go warn them. I guess I'm just Mr. Scooter across the desert and save everyone today, aren't I? I head to Fennec to warn the mayor about the attack, and as soon as I arrive, this lady hits me with a confetti cannon, congratulates me on being the millionth visitor to the city, and shoos me away to celebrate at Real Gam Tower. I try to get around her because this is important, but she's determined to gatekeep me no matter what I do. So I just go there and realize she literally sent a child to illegally gamble his life away. Wow! No one in this region likes children, do they? After not being able to figure out how to play bingo, I head back, sneak into the mayor's house, distract his house sitter with music, and find out the mayor was trying to write a note to Justy, the city's gym leader, warning him about the Cypher attack. I don't know why the mayor was trying to ask.
Okay, hold on. What did that letter say? Cypher will attack you soon, Justy. Only you can stop them, Justy. Wouldn't it be funny if a child solved this issue with our gym leader did nothing? I mean, I don't know. This game changes a lot about Pokemon, but never changes that. Jay.
This random gym guy to help, but he was kidnapped halfway through riding it, so I guess it doesn't matter. Cypher realizes I now know what's up, and everyone in town reveals themselves to be disguised Cypher grunts.
Every single person, is disguised as a Cypher
Oh
peon.
my god, they kidnapped the entire town. I don't care what kind of organization you're from. If you can successfully kidnap a village, you've earned my respect. I beat up Cypher, rescue their shadow Pokemon, and free literally everyone in the town who is locked in the city basement. Justy says he saw something suspicious going on in the desert and points to another random sand spot on my map I should go investigate. Honestly, how are all these people just stumbling onto these shenanigans in the middle of the desert? And why are they able to give the latitude, longitude of these locations after finding them? This has got to be like tens of miles out from any sort of civilization. This is where people run out of gas in their car and then shrivel up and die before anyone can find them.
Jeez.
Why were you here? Wow. Yep, that's the cargo ship.
Yep, SS Libra.
Alright, what is so enthralling about this desert that crime and vigilante justice is constantly going on in every square inch of this place? Cypher's running around on the ship, and after I take their shadow Pokemon and chase them out, this group of strangers calling themselves Team Snag'em walks up and roofies me. I wake up, realize they stole my...
Yeah, right. Team Snag'em uses their gloom to sleep powder you. Funny how that's the most, efficient way to take out somebody. Not to battle them, but just to take out the trainer right away with sleep powder or paralysis. Team Snag'em has my respect for that. They actually know how to deal with people in this world the proper way.
Stole my snag machine. This random old man who just started living in the wrecked boat said he saw them head off in that direction and points to the middle of nowhere on my map again.
Indeed.
You people are beyond me. I show up and wow, another headquarters for crime. I make my way to their head honcho, Gonzap, who's trying to put on my snag machine, but he's too big and muscular and adult, and since I am a child, it does not fit on his giant muscle arm. He pretty much gives up, asks if I want to join Team Snag'em. I say yes, but he fights me anyway. And after I beat him, he's like, actually, you can have your arm thing back. We're not enemies.
Of course.
Awesome. So why am I here?
Well, actually, what he says is, go take down Cypher for us, because Team Snag'em was a rival gang, is what he said. And so he wants him to take out his, the Cypher, because Cypher was the bigger guy that took him out a while ago. So he just wants payback, and that's why he lets you have it back. But, yeah, pretty much no different than what Jaiden says.
You drugged me, stole my stuff, and then just called friendship and gave it back. I find Cypher's Shadow Pokemon Factory and walk up to the actual biggest men I've ever seen in the world.
look
How
at these
naive I
dudes.
was to think Zook was big. Foolish me.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're about to beat me
Are you sure these aren't like Machokes in disguise? I mean, damn.
TF up when Gonzap shows up, expresses his devotion to our newly blossoming friendship,
Yeah.
and roofies them for me.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. You're really consistent at that. I go inside and climb to the roof where their power generator is. There's a tiny little piece of paper there that says, use system lever to adjust voltage. Do not raise voltage too high.
Mm.
Crank! A guy comes
Yeah,
out and
just
starts yelling at
destroys
me
the
with his
computer.
Pokemon when the tiny old man who accidentally ruined my life in Port comes on screen and is like, I'm evil and creating a
Niche.
Pokemon that's unpurifiable. Come get me. This is my IP address.
Yeah.
I need to cross the ocean to get to him because he's basically on evil Hawaii. So
Yeah,
I take
Sid
this
Dark
Robo
Isle.
Kyogre from Kaminko, speedboat my
Right,
way
the
there,
Robo
and you
Kyogre.
guessed it, fight everyone in the building/volcano until I get to the big little man. After fighting an entire country's worth of people, I find him. His name's Greevil, by the way. And
Yeah.
he's like, I'm surprised you made it this far. Ha 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 ha.
And he
well, I'm
brute
busy,
forces
don't
his
bother
way.
me. And blocks
Yep.
me with a giant pane of glass.
Again. So much easier to stop them when you just use brute force, okay? Literally, just wall them off, cage them somewhere, or don't put them to sleep, then block them up. It's so much easier than just battling someone that you can't win.
Honestly, out of all the fictional villains I've seen, this is surprisingly decently reasonable. But I'm not gonna just
He's
sit
on a
here and
Switch.
stare at him behind the glass like a goldfish at PetSmart. So I just walk around and use the side door, which really sets him off. I mean, dude, either
Yeah.
lock the door or don't have it. This is just what doors do. Greevil's like, you blew up our Shadow Pokemon Factory, you got past my glass.
Yep.
That's it. I'm summoning Shadow Lugia, the first Pokemon to ever be unpurifiable. Come
Yeah.
forth and obliterate this small boy.
And
to
Master
which I
Ball.
just Master Ball it. Really overlooked that one, didn't you, mate? He may not be purifiable, but he's mine now. Huge L. Greevil gets so beyond pissed
Yeah.
that he decides to open his creepy eyes and fight me himself. And I was surprised to realize not only does he have a team of all Shadow Pokemon, but he somehow nabbed Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres.
The three
I'll be
birds,
honest,
somehow
it was
he has
a really,
them.
really hard fight because
also had
Shadow
Walrein
Pokemon
on my
are
team.
super effective against all non-Shadow Pokemon. I don't know
Yeah.
how it took me this long to tell you that, but that's how it works. So instead of trying to catch them all like I've been doing this whole time, I really just beat them up and they ran away. So I
Yeah.
win! Cypher has officially lost everything, and it's all because of me, the little boy. Blue henchman runs up to Greevil and is like, Sir,
Yeah.
I have a plan. Let's blow up the island with the kid on it.
Yeah.
Which is like, oh my god.
You
And then Red
idiots.
henchman is like, okay, that's a bit too far, man. Dad, let's go home. Yeah, they pulled the I'm your father/son twist on us. But
Oh.
it has very little effect on me because I do not care about these people. Anyway, they decide to not blow up the island with me on it and stop being evil, I think. I'm like 60% sure. And then happy ending, I just go home.
Yeah.
So what do you think? For some reason, I really liked the game as a kid. I never actually beat it because I didn't know how to get past the gatekeeping woman in Fennec. Glad I figured it out this time. I also wanted to mention how lively the animations are in this game. Sure,
I
some
know,
of the
I
Pokemon
love
look
these.
god-awful. They gave Houndour human knees that bend forward, but they're all
Yeah.
just so expressive and show
I
so
had
much
the-
care in person.
I had the Houndour on my team too. I love the animations of these Pokemon. Their reactions to getting hit and then their animations to walk back, their animations of being defeated. It's all really fun to watch. No matter how many times you see it, it's still fun to watch.
Personality. It may be pretty sad the current games don't show this much passion, but I guess that's just what makes these games more cherishable. Anyway,
Yeah.
the game was fun and weird. I liked it. See ya.
Hey, it's been
Oh,
a while.
so that was all she
Anyway,
was gonna
this
talk about for
game
me?
Also is
Darn, there was a lot more that I thought she was gonna go into, but then,
like all double battles, and I thought
Yeah.
that was really interesting. I'd like that to happen again in a new game. Nothing else really to say. Can't believe the queen's dead.
oh. Well, you really had to go there, Jaiden? With Queen Elizabeth? Yeah. But yeah, she's right. That's exactly what happens. She hit everything on the head. There was a lot of other side quests that I did, and I'm surprised she didn't talk about. Like there's a side quest where you have to go find someone's like Pokemon. It's a Sinnoh Pokemon, so to them it's brand new. It's Bonsly, by the way. And no, I was really hoping I could see a bunch of her team because I know like she typically shows off her team of Pokemon, and I'm impressed that she didn't. I'm surprised she didn't do it this time. My team of Pokemon was Jolteon, Ursaring, Forretress, Walrein, Houndoom, and Claydol. All very nice Pokemon to use, and yeah, I really liked the game. It was fun. I love the animations. I love that it's only double battles. I love that you have limited Pokemon because while you can catch wild Pokemon in the game, there are a lot of Pokemon that are only shadow based, and so you only have very few options to pick as well, which gives the game quite a challenge. And that's what I really loved about it. Anyways, I'm glad I waited for this. I think this made for some really fun stuff to talk about because I got all the stuff she was talking about, and I'm very excited to see what she does with the next game. Hopefully, maybe I might be playing it too. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to me and to Jaiden Animations, and make sure to keep out for my reaction videos and other videos. And with that being said, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.